The one thing that is standing between you and achieving the level of success that you want, whatever success means to you, is clarity. Right? Because clarity is what affords focus, and focus is what then keeps you in the pursuit of whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And being in the pursuit is what then helps you get to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So getting back to clarity, most of you are missing out on opportunities that could actually skyrocket your progress and success because you're missing out on them because you're not clear on what it is that you are trying to build, what it is that you're trying to achieve. So the question now is, you're waking up every day to work, you're hustling, you're putting in the work day in, day out, but have you ever asked yourself question, why am I in the pursuit? Why am I working so hard? Why am I putting in the effort? What is it that I'm trying to achieve, right? So most of you're missing out on opportunities because you lack clarity. And when you lack clarity, you're not focused. You're just everywhere, you're hustling, and then you burn out. You cannot even align with opportunities that are for you that can actually skyrocket your success or your career, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Two, it's because you find yourself, you're not achieving the success that you want because you are in the wrong path. And being in the wrong path is because you lack clarity in terms of what is it that you're trying to build, what is it that you're trying to accomplish. So you end up pursuing something that is not really for you, that is not really in sync with what you intrinsically want to achieve. So you're passively, aware of what it is that you want to achieve. You just know that you want money. You're working so hard, you want money. But why do you want money? Why are you hustling? You say you want to be a millionaire. Why do you want to be a millionaire? What do you want to do with that money? Have you ever taken a minute? Because that's what will inspire you. That's what will keep you focused. That's what will help you filter opportunities. That will keep you focused and disciplined. Right? You're working so hard. You're a student, you're studying. Why are you studying so hard? Why are you trying to get A's? Right? Like let's just take this thing off, because I gotta pass, because I gotta have money. Let's take that out of the equation, right? Why do you personally want to succeed? Why do you personally want to pass at school? Why do you personally need to have money? Is there something that is pushing you? Of course there is, but it is subtle. So it is time to activate that thing and say it to you, right? So if you're a student, you're trying to get the good grades and stuff like that. What is the reason? Maybe you want to have the good grades so that you can go to varsity, or so that you can take yourself out of, you want to have opportunities, endless possibilities, because you know that if you pass well, you're going to have opportunities and stuff like that. So maybe you want money, you're here working so hard to have money because you have people to take care of. Whatever the reason is, it's time for you to be active, to activate that thing, to know that reason consciously, right? So that in your pursuit of whatever it is, you'll be able to filter out opportunities. You'll be able to even spot opportunities that you need that could take you to the next level, right? So lack of clarity is what keeps most of you off course, and it keeps you unfocused. And when you're not focused, it means you won't be in the pursuit. And when you're not in the pursuit, persistency is what we need, right? The resilience. You won't be in the pursuit of whatever it is that you want. And when you're not, you won't get it, right? And when you lack clarity of what is that you want and why you want it, you end up pursuing paths that are not for you, right? And this just reminds me of just a short story. When I was 19, I was still in the civil society. I was so full of fire. I wanted to change the world and stuff like that. And I was part of a couple of global organizations, doing the civil society work, charity work, and stuff like that. And something happened. I remember I had two opportunities, one to go to London and the other one was to go to Rwanda. I think it was Rwanda. And I was talking to my, commanding officer, which is like the person who was coordinating, in South Africa, who was going to help me with the passport and stuff like that. And when he asked me if my passport is ready, and I said, no, I'm working it out, I'm still sorting it out, he said something to me. I was like, Kadi, my suitcase and passports are always ready, are always beside my bed, so that when the call comes in, I need to go somewhere, I'm out. I'm taking the first flight out. And then that is the thing that just gave me this light bulb moment to say, oh, shucks. this person is telling me why they're doing this. This person, the work, the society to work, this is what they really want. This is their cause. This is their why. This is, I always just use the word calling. This is what really they're into. And I asked myself, is this really what I want? Is this the kind of life that I want? And I just took a step back and I'm like, okay, I'm 19. I know that I still believe in, even right now, to say, you know what, I have some great ideas on how we can change the world, on how, you know, government can be led and stuff like that. I still believe in that. But at that time I was like, no, you know what? This organization, these conferences that I'm going to, they're actually a big deal. And at the time I was just full of fire, right? I was just full of fire. And I don't think I actually even heard like this. I have well thought of strategies on how we can change the world. I was just excited, too excited to be in the like to have a seat at the table. But I don't think I heard, you know, something, you know, of great, like robust to the table. And I said, okay, this for me, I won't use the word hobby, but it was not really something that I saw myself doing full time or as like a career, build a career out of this. It's not like I want to be into politics or into be this activist or whatever, a humanitarian, or whatever it is, like as the career for me. And I stepped back and I was like, okay, cool. That's when I actually dropped out of the society. I took time out. It was not the same time, I think. When I was 21, that's when I left, and that's because I got to a point where by now I found myself in these IDP meetings where in the local municipality, I'm there, I'm attending, and then I'm holding people accountable. I'm asking them, okay, how did you spend this money? Okay, where's the budget for this? Blah, blah, blah. And the room was just cold. And I found myself to be this person that nobody wanted in the room to say, okay, girl, I think you're getting us out of the agenda. Like, you're here to be, you know, to distract what we're trying to build here. You understand? So I realized that, one, I don't think that's something that I wanted as like a full-time career. Two, I was a threat to like the politics, because I'm not a politician. I'm more of a public protector, so to speak. So that's when I realized, oh, okay, no, it's good, it's passion. I want to change the world. I want to help. I want to make a dent in the universe. I want to do good and stuff like that. And I think that's what also actually even pushed me, because I was more about education, gender equality, women empowerment, poverty alleviation and stuff like that. And I think that's what actually pushed me into entrepreneurship, development, and strategy consulting and working with startups, because that's another way. I found a way that could actually work as a career for me. How else can I actually do this in a way that I will be full-time and still feel it's a career, build a career out of this, you know? Of course, I still believe in gender equality. I still believe in education, and, you know, but at the time when I was 19, I felt like, okay, Hadi, unless if you're trying to build a career out of this, I think too much energy, you know, you need to budget your energy better. And yeah, and today I'm just like trying to like get you to pause a bit and ask yourself, what is it that you're trying to achieve? Why are you working so hard? You know, what is your goal? It's like, even at age 19, I was so even obsessed with being the youngest, whatever. I was so obsessed. I wanted to be, you know, on the Forbes 30 under what, you know, this kind of stuff. I was so crazy about those things. They motivated me. But I don't really think I've ever paused and thought about why I wanted those things. These are nice to have. These are good. Validation and recognition stuff, it's good. But I don't think I've ever actually paused to ask myself that, you know? And I'm thinking, sometimes we lose our paths, we lose the bigger picture, because we're lost in these things that we're trying to grab onto, and at that, we don't even know why we're trying to grab onto them, right? So today I implore you to ask yourself, what is that I'm trying to achieve? You're a student in school. Why do you need to get to ace those exams? Why do you need to ace those grades? You know, you're here, you're in university, what is it you're trying to build? What kind of life are you trying to build here? Be clear on that. People talking about generational wealth and stuff like that, being millionaires, securing the bag. Why do you want to secure the bag? What do you want to use that bag for? You know, these are the simple things. You can like just loosely say, I deserve money, I deserve the soft life and stuff like that. But why? Why? Because intrinsic motivation, focus, discipline, and all those things, they come from the why you want to do this thing. So I'm just like imploring you today to ask yourself a question. Why is it that I'm trying to achieve? Why am I working so hard? You're spiraling out, you're burning out, you're putting in the work, the effort. For what reason? You know, be clear on that, because clarity is what affords a focus. And when you're focused, you're going to be in the pursuit. And when you're in the pursuit, you are closer, you're getting closer to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And it doesn't have to be this huge reason, this profound reason why you want to, why you do what you want to do, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve and stuff like that. It could be the fact that, you know what, you're tired of poverty, you're tired of, you know, living like as a survivalist. You know, maybe you want to increase whatever, maybe you want to buy a new bed, you want a better life, you want to improve the standard of your living, whatever it is. Just be clear, because clarity affords focus.